Today's video is not strictly a market research concept, but a critical one to understand for every manager that deals with price. In a previous video, I made the statement that cost plus pricing is a terrible way to determine a product's price. In this video, I will explain why setting your price using cost plus pricing is actually detrimental to your company. Okay, so first things first, what is cost plus pricing? Cost plus pricing is a pricing procedure to determine how to price a product. It is used by first determining the cost of a product, then adding a certain profit margin on top of that. So as an example, if it's decided that a product costs $50 to make, and if the company aims for a 30% profit margin, then the product will be priced at $65. This sounds like a smart way to do it, right? Unfortunately, it has a couple of serious flaws. When a product's costs are calculated, some portions of those costs are variable costs, like the cost of the material. But often a large portion of its costs are fixed costs that are allocated into each product's cost. In order to be able to allocate a company's fixed costs into each product, managers need to know sales volume. But everyone knows sales volume depends on your price. From Economics 101, the higher the price, you sell less, the lower your price, you sell more. So it's almost like a circular reference. To set the price, you want to know your costs. To know your cost, you want to know your volume. But to know your volume, you need to know your price. Well, wait a minute. It actually gets worse. Imagine that in this quarter, your sales are softer. Your sales volume has dropped. Well, the accounting team now divides total fixed cost into a smaller volume, and what they see is that the product's total costs have gone up. Fixed costs haven't changed, but they are now divided into a smaller volume of sales. Total fixed costs are allocated to fewer products. So, to maintain margin and profitability, the recommendation is made to increase price, say $72. Well, what's the obvious consequence of that? Of course, higher prices will further decrease demand in the market, exactly the opposite than what would have been the right decision. A vicious cycle starts, increasing price when sales drop, that companies cannot get out of unless they change their pricing paradigm completely. And here's how. Step 1. Unless you have a monopoly, understand that your sales volume is completely dependent on your price. Step 2. Measure what customers are willing to pay for your product that maximizes your volume or other financial goals. Then use that price to forecast your volume, and only then try to determine your costs. If you say that's easier said than done, and how do you do that? Come and visit our website and you'll see just how to do it. I'll put a link to our website in the description. This step 2 is called value-based pricing, which is dependent on market conditions like customer preferences, competition, etc., but not on your costs. The goal of pricing should be to capture as much value your product provides as possible. And in my next video, I will describe how to figure that out. So please subscribe to see more marketing and market research concepts here on Understand in Under 5. See ya!